Did you know that every year, millions of horses around the world not only represent freedom and strength, but also become part of a multi-billion-dollar meat industry? This is a controversial topic where animal welfare, cultural traditions, and market demands collide head-on. So how do horses, starting from the vast grasslands, continue to appear in racetracks, breeding farms, and finally end up in the slaughterhouse where their fate is decided? Follow the controversial journey of an animal that has been associated with humans for thousands of years in the video below. The story begins on the prairie, where herds of wild horses still roam free. The iconic wild horse of the American West, for example, is celebrated as a living symbol of freedom and independence. Yet managing these herds has become a major challenge. In the United States alone, more than 82,000 wild horses roam public lands, primarily in Nevada. Federal agencies spend more than $150 million, 0 cents annually on roundups, rescue operations, and care at government facilities. To some, these programs represent humane rescue efforts, giving thousands of animals their first chance at human affection. To others, however, they are seen as costly, ineffective measures to address a growing population that is putting pressure on ecosystems and public resources. And while this debate continues, tens of thousands of American horses are exported across the border each year to Mexico and Canada, where slaughter for meat is legal and supplies high-end markets. On farms around the world, the cycle begins with breeding. In early summer, mares enter breeding season, attracting stallions who fiercely compete for dominance and the right to pass on their genes. In the wild, these battles can be brutal, often resulting in injuries or even deaths of foals suspected of not belonging to the dominant sire. Modern horse farms have stepped in to reduce this brutality and improve success rates. Artificial insemination has become a standard practice, allowing breeders to control blood flow, prevent injury, and maximize the likelihood of conception. Once pregnant, the mare carries her gestation for approximately 11 months before giving birth, usually in a quick labor lasting less than half an hour. Within a few hours, the foal can stand, suckle, and take its first wobbly steps into a world shaped by both nature and human intent. From that point on, care is essential. Horses are kept in semi-free environments that provide space to run, develop muscles, and reduce stress. Farmers carefully balance natural grazing with supplemental feeding, often providing more than 11 tons of hay, grain, and nutrients per day on farms with just 1,000 horses, along with tens of thousands of liters of clean water. Preventative healthcare is also important. Horses are vaccinated against diseases like influenza and tetanus, treated for parasites, and receive regular dental and hoof care. Hoofs, often described as the horse's second heart, are trimmed every 4 to 6 weeks, while sharp teeth are filed to ensure comfortable chewing and digestion. At advanced facilities, some horses even undergo costly surgical procedures or rehabilitation, especially when they are brought to the racetrack. Racehorses, in particular, live under extremely demanding conditions. Their coats are brushed daily, their diets monitored, and their muscles massaged and bathed after each workout. Specialized treadmills simulate racing conditions, preparing them for competition while minimizing the risk of injury. Years of meticulous preparation can lead to careers lasting just 2 to 6 years, during which the animals compete for glory and money. However, when their speed declines, many face uncertain futures. Some retire peacefully, but countless others are pushed into the meat trade after their value on the racetrack has waned. In countries like China, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, and Argentina, horse meat is part of the culinary tradition, providing protein-rich, low-fat red meat on par with beef or pork. The process of turning horses into food is rapid and industrialized. First, the animals are stunned with a pin-locking device to render them unconscious, a measure intended to minimize stress and movement. They are then bled, skinned, and processed into large pieces that are frozen to preserve quality. Horse meat, especially prized for its sweet flavor and rich iron content, has found its way onto tables in Japan, France, Belgium, and across Central Asia. Dishes like tandoori horse meat feature thick cuts of meat marinated in garlic, pepper, cumin, chili, and sometimes fermented mare's milk before being roasted to perfection in a clay oven. The result is a smoky golden crust with tender, juicy meat that carries centuries of cultural heritage. In addition to their role as a food source, horses continue to serve humans in unique ways. In Mongolia and Kazakhstan, fermented mare's milk, known as kumis, remains a beloved beverage, symbolizing the bond between nomadic peoples and their herds. Slightly sour, fizzy, and rich in probiotics, kumis reflects the deep connection between horse and human life on the steppe. Meanwhile, in developed countries, horses are often companions, athletes, or symbols of prestige. This dual identity, part revered, part commercialized, underscores the paradox of the modern horse. So, what do you think of the journey of these legendary animals? Should horses be preserved as symbols of freedom and friendship, or is it their cultural traditions that have helped them cement their place in the global meat industry? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found this story compelling, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the mysterious world of agriculture.